Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Baby Brigade. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Sorry I didn't get to y'all yesterday. I woke up with a crick in my neck. And my hair is just jacked. Sorry. There. We're all mad around here. Sorry. I just felt like being crazy for a second. But anyhow, no, and it's not, I can't blame it on a gummy because I haven't done that yet. Anyway, no, I woke up with this awful, awful pain in my neck, and I knew I slept wrong. And how on earth can you injure yourself in your sleep? Please, somebody explain that to me. But I did. Oh, I don't know how I did it, but I did. And it took me out most of the day yesterday. And then, of course, I was trying to fill out some paperwork. We were trying to get Johnny into Frost Industries. We decided no longer to take him to the other place. He no longer wants to go back to the other place, so we're not going back there. And so I'm trying to get paperwork filled out, and I couldn't find his Medicare card because I needed his Medicare number for the forms. And so I went through all kinds of stuff trying to find it. And while I'm trying to find it, I'm in pain, and mind-numbing pain with my neck. And so I took some ibuprofen, and I took a muscle relaxer, and nothing was really helping. I went and got in the shower and let the hot water beat down on me, and that helped some. And then I was finally able to pop my neck, roll it around and get a significant pop out of it, and that helped a ton, but I was still in quite a bit of pain. And so I eventually just said, I'm just going to take some more another muscle relaxer and a prescription pain medicine and go to bed. And so that's what I ended up doing. So I don't like to take those kind of medicines because they make me itch. I take Benadryl with them, but it doesn't always help. They do the job, they get rid of the pain, but there's the side effects of them are just, it doesn't really always make it worth it. So I have them on hand for just situations like that, mainly for passing kidney stones, but for situations that you have no control over that just crop up on you, like a neck cramp. And so I slept all afternoon yesterday, and then I got up, ate, and took my night medicine and went back to bed. And then got up late this morning. Well, late for me, which is like almost 8 o'clock. And so that's kind of late for me. I don't know about y'all, but that's late for me. And so, yeah. And it was much better. It's still sore. It's still sore, and it's still stiff right in here. It's still stiff. But I could do that, and I couldn't do that yesterday. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I couldn't even do this. It was, I would cry if I even tried to do that yesterday. So, yeah. And then, so today I did find the Medicare card. Yay me. Even though after I already went online and ordered a new one. and then I found it while I was waiting for a call back from the Social Security office, because you can get them to give it to you on the phone. But I called, and they said the wait time was almost 2 hours, and so their automated system set up to call me back when my my spot in line was available. And so in between the time when I called and them calling me back, I found the thing in the last spot that I looked, of course. And so in the last spot you would expect it to be, but I found it. And so yeah, and then and in the midst of all that, I did make a hat. I made a matching hat for Marsha's sweater. And so it's just it's a very simple little beanie, but I did put I used the the scraps from the sweater and put her a little pink stripe in there. But it's just a little very, you know, simple. That's it. nothing fancy. Just a little beanie. I use, ooh, there goes my hair again. I used a 5.5 millimeter hook, and I used that Yarn Bee chunky yarn that I used for her sweater. But I did use an eye hook so that the stitches would be tighter, and that it, you know, that it would be more solid. As you can tell, it made it real solid. And so, yeah, just a basic beanie. But, and then I put a couple of rows of single crochet at the bottom to frame it, you know. But nothing terribly fancy. But it'll keep her head warm nonetheless. And so that was the goal, right? The sweater keeps her body warm. The hat will keep her head warm. And I did start on the client's sweater. So this is how we're working here with I did four rows of the Hirschners, and then I've got 6 rows of the Heartland here, and then I'll go back to the Hirschners, because really the Heartland, the darker blue, is the star of this particular sweater. So that's what we're doing here. And I got the little mini one here. So, you know, my habit is to work them side by side. So I got 4, this is 10 rows already. So, and I'll measure and see how many rows I end up going. Because it'll be different, because I'm using a 6 millimeter hook with this, and this is 4 weight with Marsha's. It was now Scarfy is subjectable because it's a roving yarn, so it goes from thick to thin, and so it is classified as a 5 weight only because it goes from thick to thin, and the thickest part of it would be probably a 5 weight, depending on who you are, you know. But to me, with Scarfy, the thickest point is just a fat 4, just an Aran weight. So, and of course, I used a 6.5 K hook with that sweater. So my row count is going to be different with this one than it was with that one, because the gauge is different. So I got 15 rows that I needed with Marsha's sweater, but this one I might need more to get to my inches. And what I mean, when I go to measure, I don't know if y'all paid attention. When I talk about the measurement, this is armpit here to the middle, and so I'm gonna give you my formula. Take notes. And one of my favorite, there's a lady on Facebook that I'm sure she's on TikTok too. I think her name is Tara, Tara June, Joon, and I forget where she's from. I think she says she's from Iran. She's always wearing a hijab, and oh gosh, she's so funny. She's so funny, and she's always giving advice. Okay, and she's going, take notes, and she's always eating while she's giving the advice, and eating different, you know, her culture type stuff, you know, and she'll stop and she'll say, take notes. Are you taking notes? You should write that down. Y'all tell me in the comments, have y'all ever watched her? And maybe you didn't quite catch her name, but she's I share her videos on my Facebook all the time, but because she's so funny. But she's right, you know. The thing she says is right, you know. But she says it in such a comical way that it just makes my day. It just makes my day. She's so funny. But take notes. So here's the formula. Okay, I go by a person's bust size. Now, if you're not, you know, if you don't want to ask the person's bust size, ask them what size bra they wear. Okay, so that is a little personal information. That is a little intrusive, to some folks, if you're, you know, like that, if you're fuddy-duddy. But if you're trying to size something up for somebody, that's the easiest way to do it as far as these sweaters go. This is why my sweaters fit. But I usually get a person's bust size. Say a person's like a size 38, okay, in the bust, okay, 38 in the bust. I add 2 inches for positive ease, okay. That means because you're going to be wearing this over clothes, so you're going to want some room between you and your sweater for your clothes and for your just overall comfort. So I add 2 inches for positive ease. So then I say I'm doing it for a size 38 in the bust. That's 40. So I'm going to and then I divide that by 4. That gives me 10. Okay. So I want my measurement from my armpit to the middle 10 inches. So both sides need to be 10 inches from the armpit to the middle. So that's how I do it, okay? And so I don't necessarily count stitches, of course. I don't count stitches. Shh, don't tell nobody. I don't count stitches. I count rows and I count inches. So inches and measurements, that's what I do. So yes. So I measure from right here in the armpit to the middle, and when I get the right inches, that's when I know I'm on track. I know I'm on track. So if you want to size these right, that's how I size mine. Now everybody's different. You're gonna do what works for you, but that's what works for me. Now I have an average woman's arm length, and so I usually go by my own arm length, and that's how I do that. Unless I have someone that's extremely tall, and then I will get their arm length and make it longer. But typically I use my own arm. And I've been doing okay that way. But now if it is someone that I'm not sure about, like I did get my friend Marcia, when I was making her sweater, I did get her to measure her arm here. Ooh, we don't want to talk about that. The bat wing. But I did get her to measure her arm right here to make sure that I was going to get the sleeve right. So it should be fine. But this sweater I think is going to be easy. I think this one's going to be easy. It's going to go fairly quickly. But it's I love these blues. I love doing stuff in blues. Blue's one of my favorite colors. So it's right up there in the top 5. So this is going to be really pretty. I'm looking forward to doing this one. And thank you all for your feedback about the clip that I had attached to Sunday's video. I realized I should have went and watched it back. I didn't go watch it back, and I should have, because it did cut off my face. And what happened was, when I attached that clip to the main clip, the little app that's built into my phone that I don't have to pay for, thank you, Apple. It did that. It somehow when I attached it to it, it did that. It edited it that way. So, but when I do videos that I'm not attaching, when I do the dual capture where I'm not attaching it to another clip, it should not do that. So it should not do that next time. If I'm just uploading it from my camera roll and not going through that third app, that extra step, then it should be fine. So yeah, it should be fine. But I did want to, come show you the hat, chit chat with you a little bit, and visit with you just a little bit, show you the progress on the latest sweater. And Theo's almost healed up completely. I mean, by this time next week, you probably won't even be able to tell that he was even hurt. I'm just astonished at how quickly he has healed. I really am. I'm not going to toot my own horn on that. I'm going to give the glory to that, to the Lord, where it belongs, because that I prayed over that dog in his healing, and the good Lord answered me. and he's healing up real nice. And real soon he will have, it'll look like it never happened, because it's looking so good, so good. And I am so grateful that almost 10-year-old dog can heal up that quick. That is amazing to me. That is absolutely amazing, because that was a nasty looking wound, and for it to heal up almost less than a week later, that is just, that floors me. That just absolutely floors me. And I mean, I could take some credit. I did clean it up and doctor it and all that good stuff, but you know, I just did what any other dog mom would have done, you know. So I don't think I did anything any special than anybody else would have done. But you know, I'm just glad I knew what I was doing. I'm just glad I had the knowledge to do it, you know. So, but Maggie's being a good girl. She's being a little clingy lately, asking for more love than usual, but you know, she's still being a good girl. That's about all I got. It's been a little boring around here lately, which is good. It's nice and quiet. I got to get the rest of this paperwork filled out and go turn that in. Hopefully tomorrow I can ride out there and turn it in. If I can get the rest of it filled out in the morning and then go turn it in. And then the caseworker will do her part, and we'll get him into Frost Industries, hopefully. And see if this is a better situation for John. That's the goal anyway. It's got to be a better situation than what he was doing, because the other situation was adult daycare and he absolutely hated it. So this is our last shot. If this doesn't work out, then I don't know what to do. I really don't. He's turned out to be hard to please. So I don't know. But we're not going to stop trying. And, you know, that's what you do as a parent. You keep trying to make them happy. And I will keep trying. So, anyhow, I hope y'all have a good evening. I'm going to finish watching. I'm watching, what is this? Let's see. This is NCIS Origins. Has any of y'all watched that? Now, I watched the original NCIS. I've lost track of it. I haven't watched it in a couple of years. But this Origins is pretty good. Going back to the beginning of when, you know, Gibbs joined the NCIS before it was NCIS, when it was just NIS, and going back to, you know, the beginning of all that. And it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I like it. So, what are y'all watching? What kind of shows are you? Oh, and I watched the latest episode of Tracker, which was good. Of course, it was good. So I've been watching a little TV, but anyhow, I could just talk, you know, to this camera. Anyhow, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming back and watching my videos. I truly, truly appreciate it when y'all do that. Please leave me a like and a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Subscriptions are free. Channel memberships start at 99 cents. So either one of those is good. Subscriptions would be best. You know, I would really like to hit 3,400. I really would. I hit 3,400 briefly, and then it just dropped back off, and it hadn't got back up there again. And it really hurt my heart to reach that, and then have it go back down and stay down, and not even get close to 3,400 for months now. So I did take a little screenshot of it when it hit 3,400, and then it went back down, and it stayed down, and I'm like, I don't know what what happened. So I don't know. It's disheartening is what it is. It's disheartening when your numbers trend down and stay down. It just is. But I don't know. I don't know how to get them back up. I really don't. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out one of these days. But y'all have a good night, and remember that I love you and so does Jesus. And of course, please adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye now.